Apologize about the technicalities, but thanks for rocking with us. We're gonna let y'all all get back in the room with us here. You know, we will not let the technicalities stop the regular cat convo. Nope. All right. Tissue, thanks for getting back in here with us, bro. Sorry about that, my guy.
I'm pretty sure it's a conspiracy.
You know, yes, we're gonna get Tissue right back in here right now.
There we go.
Yes.
Perfect.
Davis, once you send that request, I got you in here too, bro. Sorry about that, y'all.
Yo, they don't want to be great, man.
Yo, you know what? We will not let it stop us, bro. We got just another hurdle, and we're gonna make it over. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
ASU, thanks for getting in here with us too again, bro. I'm sorry, everybody. Molly, thanks for joining us.
Gotta love it.
Seth the Poet, what's good, bro? I'm trying to see if you can send it again, bro.
Should work this time.
Because I definitely want to get them all in here. Definitely got to hear from the team. ASU, you already know, bro. This and the support from the tribe all day. I don't even see it, Davis. He said he sent it.
It would say right next to his name.
Word. It says you joined, but it never says that it was sent. Goodness gracious. ASU, you know we're going to be back like we never left, bro. You already know that. You see it? Did you see it in there, Phil?
No, I don't think I can see it.
Oh, okay.
Is it under his?
ASU said, what up, Moon? Oh, you don't see it on here? Yo, Phil, I apologize, bro, because I don't see it here. It's not coming in. I'm scared to hit any more buttons and knock us out, but you know.
So what up?
Substance Peace, bro. Thanks for joining us, man. I was in the live yesterday when you was in there with Tissueinthetape. I started following you. Peace.
So Vod, leave and then leave out of Instagram completely and then come back. That's what I had to do.
All right, word. Yo, Vod, I apologize, bro. You know what I'm saying? Episode 5, they're gonna give us a hurdle, but you know what?
We're still here.
Absolutely.
That's all.
But you know, while we got Phil here, you know what I mean? I just want to start by saying once again, these brothers here, Savad and Phil, these dudes been doing this for a lot longer, for years, man. You know what I'm saying? And every episode, I make sure I shout out my tribe, because the tribe has been holding us down. Torre put this tribe together. Kid, thanks for joining us. And when Torre put this tribe together, it was just a bunch of dudes, everybody, women, all of us in there, and we just got mad love for each other. We grew. And when I reached out to Phil, I was telling him I wanted to get this going. First thing he said was, anything you need. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love, bro. Thank you, man.
I appreciate people that appreciate hip hop, man. So shout out to y'all, man, for keeping this going, man. We need more people like you. More people like Moon that really love this thing of ours. You know what I mean?
Yes. And Davis, it doesn't show another the request, bro. But if we gotta get you in some other way, I'll figure this out, bro. And I apologize, B. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So this is like first time we ever tried to do it with multiple people. It could be something with that. You know what I mean? But we're gonna work that out, and I apologize in advance. You know what I'm saying? Kid, I love you.
Gotta request them.
I gotta request them.
Yeah, so like
I think you're sending some right here.
Yeah.
Click on that.
Here we go. Oh yes. There we go. I got my brother joining us here.
Oh,
finally.
Yes, it's just a matter of a second or so. There we go.
There we go.
Salute to Tissueinthetape. Both brothers in here. Thank you for joining us. Sim, thanks for joining us, Phil. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all for getting back with us after the technicality. We're going to rock with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? But ASU is right. One thing about Tissueinthetape, and I noticed this from the minute that we started rocking with y'all definitely keep us on our toes, man. You know what I mean? Yo, with Phil, you remember when you was doing those lives after, Tor got busy, he had to do other things? You kept us going, bro. You always had me guessing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Substitute teacher, man. The replacement killer.
Yo, sometimes the substitute don't get the apple. The apple might have a worm in it for the substitute, but nah, yours is right.
Hey man, I know how to bob and weave, man. I know how to dodge.
Yes, yes, yes. So we just want to get into it, and Sim, Phil, whoever wants to answer this one first. I want to ask, how did y'all two first meet, bro?
You got it, Chief?
So yeah, everybody that what up? I'm Davis backwards. What up, Moon? What up,
Blue.
Sai? Happy to be
Yes,
here.
yes.
Appreciate y'all. So Tissue and the Tape, man. We started uh we were freshmen at Hampton University, 1997. We had a math class together,
Okay.
and like I just noticed, like, you know how you know somebody, like you notice that somebody's like on the same type of like vibe that you're on.
Exactly. Word.
And like, although we didn't really, like, we were in that class and like we had a lot of mutual friends, like some of his best friends stayed down the hall from me in the dorm. So
Okay.
like I got to know them before I really got to know him, but we really became tight because we had the same major
All
back in
right.
school. So that's really how we connected initially, and me just knowing that, like, yo, there's somebody on this campus that loves hip hop as much as I do.
Word.
And then from there, once we finally connected and we really started to build, we ended up being roommates senior year of school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that was over, I've been knowing this dude over 24 years now at this point.
Yeah,
That's
man.
real.
And shout out to my brothers Brian and Walt, who I got to see this past weekend for the first
Yes.
time in a minute. My congrats to my brother B. He got married, but
Okay.
and they down the hall from Vibe, and I would always be over there. So then we just started connecting, and then ultimately shout out to our big homie Raz Cass.
Oh yes.
Just rapping some of the verses, the Soul on Ice, and kind of crazy. I think this dude, if I remember correctly, I think this dude finished the line, and I was like, that's my guy. Like, so
Yeah.
any waterproof MC, you ain't wetting me. And
You
then
need to
he
stop rapping and start robbing banks like Steady B.
Oh.
You know?
and so off of that, you rock with Raz, you know what I mean, blah blah blah. Oh,
That's
what
how it
else you listen to?
happens.
Oh, and then after that, it was just on, and we just start talking music every time I come through. And then we start kicking it more and more. Find out, oh, you rhyme too? Yeah, I rhyme. Blah blah blah. So we start trading verses, and then it's on after that. Then Show and Prove happens.
Yo, listen, that's dope, man. Because one thing I always say is that hip hop can always like bond people. You know what I'm saying? Word.
So my question is, like, what made y'all get into the whole podcast arena in the first place?
Whose
idea was it?
He's in here. Jimmy from War Room Sports, the podcast and podcast network. They
Peace.
the world excluding nobody. So please check it out.
Yes.
That's the big homie. He went to high school with me. He went to the other HU, but we ain't gonna hold him again. But we were doing a blog. We were doing Hip Hop 365 for a couple years. We had the F playlist. So long story less long, every day we would pick a new song, and we had, how long we go by? Like 1,000 days without picking the same song.
At least 1,000, over 1,000, yeah.
So we basically had 1,000 song playlists, no repeats in the songs, and we used to always tag Jimmy and our other homie Dev and B Austin, and they all do War Room Sports, and so we would just hit them up, and then they just hit us up like, yo, y'all should be doing a podcast. And first thing, what the hell is that? Now keep in mind, this was what, by 2012?
Yeah, 2012.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, so they had already been in it. And then I was just like, then they start breaking it down. I was like, yo, it's easy, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. So we still was like kind of bullshitting. And then we didn't even start doing it until like almost like a year and a half later.
Wow.
So was it more like y'all having to build it, like, just to see which way you wanted to go with it, like with the angle you wanted to attack it on? Was that part of the delay in building?
Yeah, like, and we also like the most unique thing about our show is we've never actually been like, see how you and Moon are right there together?
Right.
Phil and I have never recorded it. We've done like over 300 shows. We've never actually recorded a show like as close proximity as you are to each other. It's always been,
We've never been in the same room at the same
yeah.
time.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
So we doing the old school, you know, everybody's in the studio together, like headbanger drop, and now y'all sending the joints through email, man. Y'all do
Right.
Man, we should have been invested in Zoom, yo. We was using Zoom pre-pandemic, like
Yeah.
years before pre-pandemic, because
Yo.
that's just how we had to. Because
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, so like initially what happened was when we were thinking about doing it, or we were still doing the blog, I was living in Philly, he was living in Virginia, and then I moved to Texas,
Right.
right around that time. So that kind of probably put a delay in it. And then, so yeah, I've done, the majority of the shows here in Texas, and he's in Virginia.
Okay.
So, I mean, that probably, played a part in it a little bit. We're like, yo, how are we going to actually like do a show,
That was all
weekly?
like not being together.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy was like, "Well, we're not together anyway. I'm in Philly.
Yeah.
They in
Maryland.
So that was we originally started with Blog Talk, and we had a live, and so it was literally we was taking calls and everything, request line.
Yo, word.
That's so cool.
We was playing like the full versions of songs. We were playing songs like back to back, like yo, run that back, play it again.
That's when they didn't have it was no restraints on it. It was like they didn't know how to contain it, so you was able to just get busy.
We could never get them old episodes off. I got the old episodes. We could never, like, I would have to edit them all crazy because we was literally, there's one show that's just a mixtape.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Rick G's. He did an hour set, and that's our whole episode. We not even on there. He just did the whole. That was one of the name.
And like, shout out to Cash 6. So he said Zoom before Zoom, which is absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's genius.
That's just what it was. You found a way to make it happen.
Yeah. And we just wanted to pay homage to the people that we love, because I'm from Philly. So shout out to Kobe Cole, Power 99, Radioactive, that show, and then by being from VA, the Buddha Brothers, and then of course just on a national level, Stretch and Bob, Sway Peck, Angie Flex. But like we used to get, the Wake Up Show and Stretch and Bob syndicated in Philly. So I would get all those after the Wake Up Show. So we wanted to create a show like that. So that's how. So taking the calls like they did and all that was a part of the original thought process.
Okay. See,
hectic.
I like that, man, because it's like y'all had that vision already. Like you knew, like you was like, we gonna get it going. You knew what you wanted to do with it, and you know what I'm saying. It's a beautiful thing because you built your platform. Like you guys came with it, and then y'all built it up. But speaking of building the platform, I wanted to ask, how did y'all come up with the name? Like, we know old heads, we know what Tissueinthetape is and what it means, but what made y'all say that's what we're gonna go with?
Oh, that's all Vod. I can't take no credit for that, yo.
So we were brainstorming for a while, and this was probably 6 or 7 months before we actually really premiered the first show. We did a couple test shows, and we were like, yo, what do we call this? Like the rap group that we created for ourselves back in school, we were Show and Prove. And
that was going to be.
Yeah, we were thinking about that, and I was like, Started in the Park, like all these different things. And then again, like just paying homage, like everything we do is like really like homage. We're like, yo, how do we like kind of do this? And one of our best stories is when we actually went to see MOP live.
About it.
So we saw them in in a local club, like in my hometown or whatever, near school. And I mean, these dudes, like were rhyming in the middle of, like, they got off the stage and they they were rhyming in the middle of the crowd, and they were putting the mic up to people to see if people really knew the lyrics and stuff.
Word. That's when they blow your spot.
Right. So one thing that I remember though, Follow Instructions is one of my favorite MOP songs. And I was just thinking about that moment and how like MOP is like a big, because he like they're another big part of like our history together.
For sure.
And I remember when Fame said, "I've been doing this, Paul. I just stuck tissue in the tape on top of the tape just to record Molly Mall." And like we were just talking one day, and I was like, "Yo, what if we just call it Tissue in the Tape?" Yo, this dude like almost fell out of his chair. He's like, "Yo, like yo, that's perfect." And like we agreed on it, and I was like, just from that moment on, I was like, "That's it," you know.
Yo,
No,
that's genius. And real quick, shout out to everybody who's just joining us too. My best friend Kara, she's always there. My homegirl Dawn, thanks for shouting us out, coming through. Everybody on y'all end, because one thing I know about y'all, man, y'all got a great following of great hip hop support. Like every time I've been in your joint, I've met so many people through y'all too. This is why I wanted to have y'all on here, because I wanted to let everybody know like who inspired me. You understand what I'm saying? And just how y'all move with hip hop is the same way I move. And it's just like, look, you know, it's a lane for us who still love this here, our culture. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question too.
Yeah.
So, how did you guys handle the support factor? Like, was it a big support in the beginning? Did you struggle with support? And how can you tie it into how it is now?
It's funny because the people that you think would support, funny enough, they don't. Like people that know what we do, they know like you still doing that podcast thing? Oh word. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
And then if somebody else tell them about it, like yo, or like yo, you heard about this dude? Like he been on the show 2 times. Like a dude literally came up to us and was like, "Yo, you heard this dude? Oh, Sky something." Yeah.
You already know, but it's like,
Yeah, to answer that though, to add on to that, I think us kind of starting with the blog and us really like kind of just building up a little bit of a community, a little bit like people knew to like expect a certain type of consistency from us. We were doing it every day, like no matter what, you know. And I think that when we were able to kind of push that over to other platforms, you know, people followed us there. And then also just like Phil was saying, like the mainstream stuff is so oversaturated to the point where you don't really have to look for it because it's going to be put in your face. Like if you go to the DSPs and whatnot, that's what they push. And if you're really just looking for something that is of a certain quality, you really either have to be in the know or you have to know who to look to kind of put you, direct you in that way. We always wanted to be that. And I mean, honestly, we kind of have been that, you know, for our friends and for our family. Like, yo, like, you know, like if you're looking for something, like we probably already heard it, or like we can point you in that direction. So
word.
So yeah, so I think to answer the other part of that is, I mean, I guess the way to kind of, the thing that we found that's probably been the most successful, or the best way to get that done is to just be consistent.
Yeah.
And to just, you know, again, just do it for the love. Like we really love what we're talking about, and when that's the case, people can tell.
Yeah.
You know, they gravitate to that. They gravitate to that type of energy.
And connect individuals, because it's so many people. Like shout out to Vanya from I Still Love It.de over in Germany. Like we get so much love from people overseas. Like we've done multiple interviews with people in foreign countries. I mean, and then we would get like these huge boosts of support. Like a good portion of our followers are people I affectionately call them the third countries, but like I mean those areas. And then like when you can see the analytics of where the followers come from. Australia. I mean, we did some interviews with content creators from Australia and DJs from Australia. It's just people that really showed us love, and then just reaching out to people. Oh, reaching out to artists that we like, and you know, and them reaching back out to us. We had a lot of people that just hit us up, you know, just be like, "Yo,
That's
we
fire.
come rock on the show, man." Shout out to King Shamps. King Shamps was a little pup.
My God, yo, we
Yeah,
all
yeah.
put me on. That's one of the guys I was talking about.
But he was like, "Yo," I got this music. I think y'all might like it, and we loved it. Like this, and then he was from Philly. I was like, "Yo, we got to get this dude." I think we heard the album, and then like 3 days later, he was on the show.
That's what I'm talking about, man. It's like, that's the thing, because I'll be honest, like, I'm still learning how to cast that web out to people, because it's one of those things that I just let them know, look, this is something I'm doing. I love. Nobody has said no. That's the beautiful thing about everybody I reached out to. Some people said, got you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say no names because I want to wait till they're there, or if I get them on. But some people say, got you. And I'm like, word. But I know people's time is valuable as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but when they know you're doing it is organically, you love this, the people want to do it because they can see through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yo, the other thing about it is too, like to add on to that side, like we don't take it personal. Like we understand, like you said, everybody's time is valuable. Everybody's got whatever they got going on, just like we do. And it's one of those things where it's like, you know, when we reach out to somebody, it's not because we think that we're gonna help them go platinum, or you know, we're gonna change their life. It's just that we want to make sure that they're doing something, you know, like we want to make sure that what they're doing is being acknowledged and being promoted to the people that would respect it the most, and that would tell other people that would respect it the most.
And that's what it is.
Buy the merch and buy the vinyl and tell their friends that that kind of music. That's we kind of like I hate dot connector as a term, but we are like a bridge to like-minded individuals. So we use the podcast to be a bridge to people that like the music the way that we do and love the music and the culture the way we do.
And you know that right there, Phil, bro, that is exactly what made me say I could do this, man, because I saw y'all doing it, and I saw y'all doing it from the same place as me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you all, I call it, we content creators, man. I'm just happy to be able to say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with that. You know what I mean? But it's like, to be doing it for the right reason and for what we believe in. Like, because I got tired of seeing our culture sometimes just take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? And then you have people that's getting interviews and doing this that don't know a fourth or a third of what we know because they don't love it. They know it's the new ride. I don't want to say way because that's their thing, but it's the new way to get on and get their face out there. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? And shout to Jay Royale too for being in here. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody coming through.
Official Tissueinthetape alumni, man. That's my guy, man. Like that's another dude. We just built like that's like a great dude, man. That's we like Vi said, we've done over 300 episodes.
Wow.
Top 5 episode for me. Jay Royale, incredible dude to talk to, just musically as an artist, but I mean the whole package. Kick game. Yeah, I mean, talk that talk. I mean, any a real dude. Like, so definitely big salute to Jay, man.
Yeah. You got enough for me. Well, that's the thing is though, like when you got people, and what I love about this is because I'm always keep it funky. I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan. So these people I'm reaching out to, I let them know, listen, I'm a fan of yours. So I don't know how to act like it's more nothing else. Like, you know, so I want to have them on to let people know, because for years people would ask me what you listen to, you know what I mean? Or I would go to shows, people were like, yo, let me know the next time you're going to a show, because you share the content, they see how live it is, and they see like, yo, hip hop is not that just stand still, mumble everything. Nah, that's what y'all letting that radio tell you. But when I go to these Torre shows, the Sky shows, when we buy these albums and I ride through everywhere rocking it, they know it's alive. And I love sharing that with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody we reaching out to, they love being a part of that, you know? So
yeah, man, connected, man. Just off the love of the music, man. Tor was doing his live at 5, and we was in there cause he had been on the show with us a couple times. We got him on, and then it was just always love with everybody that he rocked with, you know.
Absolutely.
So shout out to ASU, A Block, Shay, you know, Miss, Molly,
Tosh,
Ben.
Jerry. Yo, we deep, D. You know what I mean? We here, and let me tell you something. Like real talk, we were talking about earlier about that support. I knew for a fact that was going to be the support I had launching this. I had some people around me and some loved ones I knew was going to rock, but when you know that outside of your circle, you know that they're going to be there for you. That's something that lets you know, like, word. You know what I'm saying? And that is the dope joint, man. But
that's how you build, man.
Yeah, I love networking, man. And like one of my questions too is like, I probably know this answer, but what makes y'all keep going? What makes y'all keep doing it? When you feel like you may not sometimes, because especially on the way coming to like where you guys are now, you didn't always get the support. Like you said, you grew. But despite all of that, what made y'all keep going even when you starting out as a pup like me?
So I'll start. I think just we're nowhere near where we want to be. I think it's humbling for us to, of course, have like the support that we've had. And we want to continue to like make people proud, like the people that have been supporting us. We want to be able to like have them be like, yo, I remember when those dudes used to fill in the blank, whatever it is. And just not only that, you know, just for our families, like not only do we live this hip hop culture, but our families are hip hop babies. Like our kids are hip hop babies.
Yeah.
You know, so like they know, you know, like just like Noah, like they're being groomed and they're being like cultivated within a certain mindset. And I like hip hop for children so much just because it gives them a different kind of channel to learn stuff.
Right.
You know, like you're putting together the pieces for them, and it's such a creative culture that you know, it allows you to express things to them differently, or for you to say things to them in a certain way. And it's almost like you have your own connection with your kid that the schools aren't going to teach them, that you know, maybe some of the other institutions aren't going to teach them, but you'll always have that with your kid, like, you know, like we talk about. So
absolutely. And it gives you a way to, like, once they say, you give them the information in a way that they can understand it, you know, a way that's interesting to them. You know what I mean?
I mean, in the honor of Woo Wednesday, the tape got something that the people want to hear, because I know I've been waiting to hear it.
Word.
No,
listen, man, you used to keep us going on Wednesdays, Phil. You know how that go. You know, I tune in like, yo, you knew you was getting something.
Man. My state of mind is, but we would do this anyway.
Right.
Like, we do this. This is what we did for years. Like we gonna have a convo like probably later on tonight about this Kanye album and all of that. But we would do this regardless of whether, you know, there was a audience listening or tuning in or whatever. So we want to be able. Plus, I love this so much, and I know Vod loves this so much. We can't let other people tell our story. You know what I mean?
Man, we know that's like the old school telephone. You know, that story's gonna get changed, and it has changed. Because they're not gonna let you think that somebody else started this. You know what I'm saying?
Or that it didn't, like, from people that were actually there. Like, I can, like, we're at a point in age where we can say, yo, I was there when XYZ happened. It didn't happen like that. It happened like this. I know because and you might sound like an old man or whatever, but it is what it is. The fact is, we were there, we saw it. This is how it happened. I'm going to tell you. Here's the proof if you want it, because you know, I seen it. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of, you know, hip hop conservation. That's what we do. Bottom line.
And that's what it is, and that's what's being the content creator and all of that. Because if we don't do that, then they'll get it from someone else telling that story the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like part of this is a responsibility. Listen, everybody, I apologize. You know, this has never happened on the regular cap before. Yeah, Phil. Phil just texted me. He's asked if we good. I'm back on. I apologize about this. Once everybody get back in, we're gonna get Phil and Savard back on here. You know. I
Can y'all hear me? I can't. I can't. I can't. Hold on. Let me see something.
what's up? Through. You know what I'm saying? If it don't work, There we go. Tissue and the tape. Boom. Bang. Word.
All right.
All right. So we sent it to my man Tissue.
Let's try this again. One more time.
Yeah. Yo, how's it looking right now, bro?
It looks great right now. I can hear you perfect. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My Wi-Fi's back on. Yo, to my people, yo, I'm so sorry, bro, because yo, you back and you give me your time, man.
Yo, I'm here, man. Whatever you need, I'm here.
Yeah. I just hope that Savard did. Oh, there we go. Let me see if Savard said, yo, yes. Got my brother back in here, man.
All right.
Listen, we won't let none of these technical issues stop what's going on.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Word. The regular cat convo, Tissue and the tape. This is our first crossover episode. Feeling like some Chicago joints. You already know what I'm saying.
Chi-town.
Word. My man Mark Johnson, thanks for being here with us, man.
We back at it.
Yes, Dr. Dare. Yo, once again, we won't let these technical issues stop us. Thank y'all, bro, for giving me some more of your time. You know, I appreciate it.
Oh, we here.
Yo, it's honestly, we could talk about this for a second. It's honestly like probably about 60% of the whole process of creating content is fighting through the technological like difficulties. Like
Yes.
Oh
like
my goodness.
like Phil, how many like what's the over under on lost episodes that we have?
Oh, like exactly how many it is. It is 11. We have 11 lost episodes, but episodes that we recorded that dropped out. We have one episode that we can't recover. Shout out to the lovely people at Universal.
Oh, I see it.
That took down our first SoundCloud. We lost like 52 episodes, and I was able to get all of them back except one. Yeah, it wasn't even like, yo, a warning. They went directly to SoundCloud and was like, you gotta take this page down. That's before they had rules about as far as he was playing it. And I mean, I was able to get them all back and then have to edit them all crazy. So I've been in the process of going back and doing that. You know, like we got episodes with Rhapsody where we're actually playing like whole joints. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're playing like whole songs. Well, I mean, but yeah,
and that's the crazy thing.
All because
now go ahead, bro.
All because of West like a 30-second Kanye West excerpt from Saturday Night Live. Universal was like, oh no.
Can't have it. You know, like that's the thing that, you know, and being in this game for the love, that's the thing that it frustrates you, man, because you're doing it because you want to share this music and this culture, let everybody know what you're doing. And you're like, no. Listen, man, we ain't gonna see nothing for that. We just want to share what we love. And it's like, this is what's getting your man popping. Your art is right.
Yeah, we wasn't money off of it, especially at that time. Not for sure, we wasn't making money off of it.
Yeah,
I mean, so that wasn't the case. It wasn't like it was helping us like we $1 million podcast. And, you know, we using Universal's music to keep our ad revenue going. That is not the case at all.
Nah, man.
But we've come to an understanding. It's just what it is. Like we got some ways around certain stuff. But we just can't play music like we used to. I want to say, Vod always laugh when I say this. We invented the sleeper. Like, man, shout out to Roddy Piper, but we invented the sleeper because like that was literally the Tissue and the Tape Hall of Fame. Is we would play sleepers at the end and like this has to be said for the record. There's only 2 podcasts, hip hop podcasts that came before ours.
Word.
That is Juan Epstein, shout out to Peter Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds, and of course, Combat Jack. You know, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Jack. Combat Jack for sure.
So those were the only 2 hip hop podcasts before ours. There's joints that got more episodes than us now because they was doing 2 a days and all that, whatever. But It is what it, and that's not a shot at them because I like those podcasts. It's just the fact of the matter that a lot of the stuff that's normal now, we did that through trial and error.
Right.
Know? So if we don't say it specifically, because Vod will never say it. If I don't say it, it won't get said. So I'm saying it.
You know, listen, man.
He's modest, and I'm like, fuck that. This
But listen, man, and that's why y'all mesh well, because you gotta have the one, you know, one's gonna be loud. What, you know, y'all mellow each other out. It's an even kill. You're the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? And because me, sometimes with this is like I'm just learning once again, the love and hip hop. I ain't gotta learn. That's in me. You know what I'm saying? But how to handle these situations there, like these technicalities, instead of me. While now get frustrated, I'm like, you know what, we're gonna work through this. You know what I'm saying?
But it's okay. I would just wall out and get frustrated. Like,
see,
but,
that's why I'm here. That's why I be the regular cat, bring them back.
Rican in me. I'm sorry.
Yo, man, we had artists, and like I said, we lost whole episodes recorded. We were on one platform, recorded the whole episode, got to the very end, and it wouldn't let us save it.
Goodness gracious, man.
Yeah.
It's just I'm prepared. Like I know that's not gonna be the last technical issue I have doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
But it's all in how we roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Man, so
we all been to shows, and you know the mic don't work, or the sound man did something, and you know what I mean.
Oh man, I did shows like that too. Like when you like, oh, now my mic don't work now, right? Oh, well, everybody else is good. Or in the booth when your vocals ain't mixed right. You know, I've been through that too. You know what I'm saying?
I've been to a KRS show where his mic didn't work, and he was like, y'all here, y'all know the words to the song. So he just started doing like Criminal Minded, and of course we all knew the words.
Yes.
So the whole crowd was rapping the joint, and we just got through it to why they was fixing it. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing, man, because one thing we know about hip hop, I feel like sometimes like these shows, we were already set up to fail, so we learned how to work through those kinks. Like, look at how we first started plugging up to the light pole outside. Cause they, you know what I'm saying? So we got to work through things, and we had how long we had the orange extension cords going. You know what I'm saying?
The whole process of even using turntables is because they cut music programs. I mean,
exactly, man. So while we here, we both these creators, we both love this hip hop. We know what's coming up. You know what I'm saying? With these verses, man. You know, while we here, we can talk about that one that's really coming up. That Locks Dipset joint.
You probably know well where I stand.
Yeah. And everybody know me because I'm in CT, but I'm 914 all day, Mount Vernon. So Mount Vernon, YO, I'm rocking. There's no way around that. That Lock slaughter is gonna happen.
This is what I will say though. The Dipset unquestionably has a significant movement. It's crazy. Like shout out to my brother-in-law. It's an age thing too, because what I've been noticing, just taking a very unscientific poll, the people that are a little bit younger than us, it's Dipset. The people that are age and a little bit older is LOX.
Right.
But like my brother, I'm not gonna put their ages out there, but I was at the wedding. His beautiful new wife is a little bit younger than us, and they came out to Dipset anthem at the reception. That's how they came in, Dipset anthem. And then so I asked her about it the next day. She was like, "Oh, it's Dipset." So I had to proceed to tell her the numerous reasons why LOX is going to do the thing to him. But yeah, I mean, I get why. And shout out to my homies, Matt and Chad. They think the Dipset is going to win also. But again, it's a because I know what the Benjamins did. You know what the Benjamins did. You know
absolutely.
You know what We Gonna Make It did, like in the tunnel and how people lost their mind even before Big and Kim got on that joint when it was blue tape with all three of them.
Yeah.
So
what you think, Sid?
I think it's a great matchup because I think this is really showing you the difference between like MCs who are naturally like crowd pleasers
Mm-hmm.
and like rappers who are they're hustlers and they use their art to um to get success.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cam was a ball player. Jimmy was, like the street, like the street
Right.
guy. Like he was in the streets, and Juelz was, was somewhat of like a rap prodigy. Like he was nice
Right.
at 14, 15.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like they use rap to change their situations, but they could have easily, all three of them could have been doing something else. The Locks are born MCs. The Locks
Yeah.
will be rapping when they're 60 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like these
KRS.
guys were, yeah, like they were rapping when they were playing Pee Wee football together. They got the best brotherhood in hip hop
Mm-hmm.
history.
Mm-hmm.
No blemishes, no flaws, no smut on their jacket as far as their resume with their
Word.
brotherhood. So it's just different, it's just a different type of matchup, and they're crowd pleasers. So they want to please the crowd. They want to come off as
Right.
MCs. They don't want to cheat you. Whereas with the Dips, if you just told them, you guys can play 3 songs and go home, get the garden popping,
They good.
they would probably be good with that. But the Locks want to really put together a good show and
Yeah.
show their MC skills and show that they're nicer than you.
Yeah.
So
And
I think it'll be a good thing to see on that stage. The fact that it's in the Garden is unbelievable.
that's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy, man.
All right, I might try to figure out a way to be there, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be incredible, man.
Word.
The
Yo.
only
Take a
place
field
that
trip.
probably the only place that probably could have been a little bit better than a Garden would have been like the Rucker or something like that.
Oh man,
Like,
listen, don't tell me
Yeah.
that though. But listen, before we go any further though, I just want
yeah,
to give huge love and shout to our fellow tribe member A Block. We love you, A Block. We all here for you, A. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for showing up in here tonight. I know that was a hard thing to do, but we here, and I really appreciate you. I know the regular cat does. I know Tissue, we all do, and we love you. We here for
absolutely.
you, all right? You know,
Love
shout out
A
to my
Block.
brother Jay. Thanks for joining in, good bro. That's my brother for real. You know what I'm saying? You know, but back to this here, the Locks. Let me tell you something, man. For me personally, like I said, I grew up Mount Vernon. I remember when the Locks was getting on. You know what I'm saying? I remember, and I know what the vibe was like. And I saw the rise of Dipset. You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock what they did. To me, I love their beats. You know, I think that Jim Jones is one of the most improved MCs in the game. But I'm keep it funky. You know, we talked about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when them three dudes from Yonkers get together, you know what I mean? Lights is out. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen enough Lock shows to know how they grew up. Now, I've been to a lot of shows. Never been to a Dipset show, but I know what a Lock show does. From Brooklyn to Connecticut to I seen the Lock shows, and they rock. Like you said, they swordsman with that.
As individuals and as a group, that's where I think they're gonna win. If this was like the old style verses where they just play songs, the disc would have a much better chance of winning. But the fact that this is gonna be a performance, this is where Locks are going to. People are going to really figure out like how people were saying with Eve and Trina. They were saying like Trina outperformed Eve. Eve had, to a lot of people, had better songs, but the way Trina performed it, she just smoked her. That's not only do the Locks have the songs, but they're showmen, as Vi said, and they're gonna show people that are very unaware what's going on. And what are they gonna do when We Gonna Make It comes on? Like when
That's what I'm saying.
Start playing, like or
when Jada and Styles go back to back and the lights go out. You understand? Like, I don't know if they understand that. I've seen when she take a step or two to the right, and then you see Jada Styles, they go back to back. Next, you know that Band from TV. Yeah, Cam was on Band from TV. He got busy. But when they go back to back,
like he can do his part. That's cool. But when 2/3 of a brick get on there, I mean, it's gonna get real dark.
Yeah,
like,
man.
There's a couple things that the Dips could do to probably swing the performance, but they're too cool to do it.
Yeah.
They're too cool. You know,
Like
like
me and Vi talked about this. I know you remember this when they were on Rap City, and the Dips did the freestyle off the My Block beat.
Yeah.
Those are the verses till we built this city. So me and Vi's idea was they start the whole verses with "We built this city," which would be fire. But when it get the Cam part, they drop that beat and go right to the My Block beat. Have him counting out the money with the first, just like he did on the rap. That's the point. I don't care what the locks play. If they do it the way that we produce it, that's a
So you
but
think
but like Bob said, they too cool.
yeah.
They need us, y'all.
Listen, man. I mean, one thing I won't sit here and act like Dipset didn't have a strong movement, and like it's not gonna be a wash. I'm not saying they're gonna wash. They're gonna show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. For me, I know what the Locks music does to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the people that love Dipset, their music do that for them too. I guess, you know.
I got homies that's like, yo, when I really mean it comes on, like that's one of them ones. Like it's gonna hit different, but there's certain songs, Dipset Anthem, but the Locks got so many songs that I don't even think people think about. Like we know how verses work, so if that you've been on, that you got a guest verse on, that you wrote, that you produce. So there's so much that the like a song like BMF, for example.
Right.
Styles is on. If they play BMF in that joint, like that's the point. A song like my homie was like, well, Jewels could play Chris Brown Run It remix, and I was like, Jada could play Usher. Yeah. Okay, but that's a huge hit, right? But what if Jada plays Throwback with Usher?
That beat was better. Give me Throwback all day.
There's levels to this thing, or if you do the Best of Me, the original recipe version. I mean, so there's
now just one thing also, like the Dips, like Phil said, like they helped raise some people, but the Locks made music for people that were already raised. They talk how we talk already, so we're relating to what they're saying.
Right.
And they're not saying anything that's foreign to us. That's why, so it's not like, like they didn't raise us. We were already raised, but we can relate to what they're saying. And with the Dips, when they came around, a lot of people were young. They gravitated towards like what they were doing. They followed the style. And me and Phil were talking about this. They're somewhat the godfathers of this whole drill sound, the whole gang culture and rap.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Like if you weren't from LA, and you did gang culture and rap, you got to start with giving the Dip some props for that. Like Hot Boys, Dipset, like as far as like, oh wow, like these guys are claiming these sets that are normally reserved for the guys on the West Coast. Like they're very, they were very instrumental in bringing that different energy to hip hop culture. So I mean, they get props for that, for kind of setting the lane for what's kind of currently the popular thing. But it's just different when, again, like Phil said, when you get those bars there, the grown man bars is just something you got to deal with. Like T-Rex says.
Word. And like Cash 6 said, don't let Jada throw that Reebok commercial, because that was classic. That the AI joint.
Right.
You have AI out there with the doors crossing them.
Yo, there you go, son.
And Locks got a cheat code too. They have real songs with Big.
No made up hits.
They got real songs with X.
No made up hits.
They got real songs with Jay. Multiple joints. They have these. They got songs with Nas. I mean, Made You Look remix. If they throw it on,
I get high remix. People forget. You know what I'm saying?
Reservoir Dogs, Blackout, like Scenario 2000, Rough Riders. There's all of these endless amount of posse cuts. Niggas that started something. When that comes on,
listen.
3 or 4 from We Are the Streets. Like
and that's what you said. Like everything you was naming. Peace to my man Carlton for joining us. My man Black Star Power. Appreciate you, good bro. But like you were saying, like the joints you was naming wasn't even their joints. Like you was naming a lot of joints they went on and bodied them. You know what I'm saying? Now let's go to
John
their
Blake.
joints.
Like, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They join. So money, power, respect. Again, what me and Vaughn talked about. If they listen to us, you bring Little Kim out. You bring Little Kim out, and then when you get to the X part, you just let it rock.
Yeah, and then you know they might end up smashing and deading the whole thing with that mighty D block.
Yo, that's how they should come out. They should come out and march in that joint.
Oh, peace, my bro, Lid.
Yeah, man, march in that joint. Like have like 200 boys from Yonkers.
Yo, listen, there's so many things that can go left in a good way, because once again, what I love is that they got a lot of respect for each other. Like Styles been wild, and Jim Jones been in the comments laughing at the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
He said he's a new weatherman, yo. Like,
yeah, I should have been rolling. Jess was showing me that yesterday, and they was tapping.
Styles wants all the smoke. Like he's turning back into like old Styles, like stab you in the club Styles. Like,
yes. Like,
I love
this
it.
Is that what y'all gonna do now, Styles? A pack of 4 or 5 puff of blood. You know what I'm saying? That's what we get.
He's turning into Holiday Styles from Rough Riders Volume. So
throw him off the roof.
Yeah, that boy.
Yeah. So peace to my brother Chef Tariq. Thank you for joining us.
What up, my
Chef Tariq, we're gonna find a way for you to ship me a plate to Connecticut. That's me always asking for that plate on Sundays.
Yo, I need the FedEx, yo. Like, you know, hit me with a next day delivery, yo.
Word.
Shout out, no. I'm gonna tell you, like the Chef Tariq Rami leg, that sauce, yo, you can put it on anything, man. I was in there, had the jar, I was tapping the bottom of the jar. Like,
you got the spoon?
I gotta re-up my order, yo. That's on everything, yo.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to get some of that because I stunned it. I apologize to you, but definitely I'm gonna need some of that before this summer's out, because we've been grilling here too, you know.
Yo, and you gotta take the rib quick too. Like I told him I was making shrimp on Wednesday. That joint was here Tuesday morning.
But he came with some shrimp too. You know how he get down.
Franchise, shout out to my homie Tony Franchise in the building.
Oh, thanks for joining us, Tony Franchise. We appreciate that, man. You know. Now,
welcome.
Real thing before I let you go too, because I had something that you know how we do, Phil. We were talking about this one too. This isn't an official versus, but this Beans and Nori joint has been simmering, man. See,
you stay right there. Hold on.
He's gonna pull his sword off the wall on me.
Yeah. He was ready.
What are you gonna do, yo?
Listen.
All right, so
listen.
yeah. Listen, Nori does not want that problem, yo. He has nothing for Beans.
You know what we're gonna do?
You see what I did there? Nothing.
I hear you. Nothing. I get you, but listen, this is what we're gonna do. We announcing this here. Phil, we ain't even talk about this, bro, because I like to throw things on the whim, because I know if it's for the culture, you always down for it.
I already know what you're gonna say. Let's do it. Wherever. I got my 20 already. My 20.
Listen, first of all, before we even go any further, let everybody know I got so much love for Beans and what he's done and what he is doing, and he is still one of the most incredible with this. You know what I'm saying? But, and you know what I was saying, I just feel like, yo, Nori is formidable. People act like Nori don't got 20 plus.
I'm hyping it up. I'm capping it a little bit. He has joints, but when you get down to it, Beans, I don't think people realize how many joints he's on. Like when you start adding them joints up, because like, all right. So what you think is Nori's best song?
I don't want to tell you.
Oh, okay.
If we go in there, if we doing it,
no, we gonna do it.
Yo, listen, that's like me telling you, yo, Phil, I got this SMGs in the trunk right now, bro. Like, I'm letting you know what I got. I'm gonna let you think that the best song is nothing. And you know
no. I know it's not. Because
I know you do.
Because we can.
Because Cash 6 said he's gonna have the popcorn. He's ready. Listen,
whenever you ready to do it, we gonna do it.
Cause we love this culture, bro. Yeah. Savard, yo, bro. You know how this is, man.
Challenge.
See, and it's the thing, man. What do you think about it, Savannah? I want to hear your idea on Nori and Beans individual anyway, like going toe to toe.
Yeah, no, I think Beans is another one of those guys. Like he's just a born MC. It comes easy to him, so sometimes people don't really realize how good he is. But like it just comes to him. Like it's just he's just a natural flower, and he's able to talk that talk.
I feel sorry for those that did.
Yeah, like he's just able to talk that talk. But with Nori, again, he's kind of in that boat too, where it was like Nori has a great gift of gab, but his God-given talent isn't emceeing. It's not really even speaking either. You know,
we ain't gonna go there.
Right. Well, I mean, but I'm just saying, his God-given talent is charisma. He's a very charismatic guy, and where Beans might not have the charisma, Nori has that in spades. So it is again one of those. It's one of those. Look at Phil. It's one of those things where
already. It's like he transformed on me.
Exactly. So yeah, I low key kind of would be rooting for Nori to like you said, be more formidable, you know, against Beans. But I think, yeah, the catalog for Beans is just too.
Okay, but keep in mind, you can have a long clip, but you only got 20 shots.
Yeah.
I got 20.
Yeah,
okay, so the clip can be long. Like I'm on precision. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come with 20 precise. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be fun. We don't have a date for this. This is on the fly. Y'all hearing this first right now.
Tor and Bonsu can do the recap show. You know what I mean?
Yo, listen, we're gonna do something. We're gonna have Moon do the fire artwork for it. You already know how we do. But listen,
if don't do it, then we got to.
Hey, on that note, yo, Moon, we posted that, and I've had dozens of people. Hey, what was that? Who did that? What was that? Who like, so yeah, like salute to you. That was incredible. And I'm excited every time Sai, you know, says that you have something going on with this as far as art. You're incredible. I have to tell you that. You're incredible.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, my mother-in-law saw the joint. She was like, "That is remarkable." She was like,
I love it. You know, because
even though the picture I gave you we had the middle fingers up, she didn't even pay that no mind. She was like, that is really clever. You know, because all my Instagram stuff float over to Facebook, so she saw it on there.
Yeah.
And so mad people been hit me like, yo, y'all need to do more of that. I mean, I was like, yo.
That's so cool.
Listen, thank y'all, man, because that's one thing that's part of this is what we bring with the regular cat, because we know hip hop is, our culture is, art is part of it. Graffiti, art, and all of that. And that's why I want everybody to know Moon is part of this. This is not me renting out and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Jay. He's in here. My man just came in. You know what I mean? I'm going to holler at you after, bro. But, you know what I mean? She's part of this. You know what I'm saying? And she brings a different aspect for me.
Speaking of which, I ain't mean to cut you off, Si. I got my brother-in-law is in here. Huge Dipset. To shine. What up? Huge. I've been sending them every Styles P post. I've been sending them knives for the hawk work that they about to get. Knife emojis.
That's funny.
Send them a project build on somebody getting tossed over. It's really scary.
It's happening. So definitely shout out to him for checking in. But yeah, yo, we definitely got to do this. And on another note, something that me and you talked about. I mean, you part of our extended family, so this is no better place than here to make it official. You know.
Oh yes.
You know, so we got the Heat Holder Network. So you know, the regular cat combo is official tissue Heat Holder Network. So it already is. I mean,
I don't know if everybody else understands what that means, bro. I know what that means, man. Yeah. And I'm thankful. We're thankful here because
no. Thank you, man, because you're doing something. You're doing God's work. That's what a lot of people that don't realize. Anybody that does this for the culture, like you do, that's God's work. Because like you said, we have to protect hip hop is our legacy. We gotta protect it. You know, this is like just like, you know, we all have children. And I mean, we'll do whatever it takes to protect them, you know, protect the legacy. Hip hop is that for us. You know what I mean?
Yes. Thank you, Siva. How you feel about that, man? Thank you too, bro. Because I know like that decision is not just one-sided. That's both of y'all coming to a decision, man. And I'm thankful to you too, bro, for sure.
No, it's like Phil said. I mean, just to have like-minded people, and I'm excited to work with you because I see the potential that you guys have, and I got some ideas that I'm excited to kind of get going. You know, so. There's some things that I'm excited to get going right away. So it's, you know, it's a blessing. I'm glad you guys like listen, like this tribe thing, man, like yo, like you mentioned it before, but like it came at a crucial time in a lot of our lives, and it really has forged, you know, a bond. And you know, it's just dope to just see that there are some genuine people out there, and you're all the way in Connecticut, I'm in Texas. You know, and you know, and we've connected in this way, and you know, it just goes to show, you know, how strong, you know, the love for hip hop can take us.
Yeah, man.
And we've connected with people. Shout to our brother Ben too, is in the tribe. We connected across, like for me, it was big across ponds. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all saying y'all did this, like that's dope because once again, it's like-minded people doing it for the right reason. Shout out to my brother Cool being here too, man. You know, my cousin Bob stopped through, but. This is something that's going to be exciting because, once again, the possibilities are endless, man. You know what I mean? We got so many, like, you see who we got created. We got my brother Elite Minds Hip Hop. He's always on tour with us, you know what I'm saying? Like, rocking, getting everything done on the website. You see Moon's artistic craft, you know what I mean? My love and passion for this. And it's like, to combine with y'all and y'all network too is gonna be phenomenal, bro.
So we of course want to do a crossover episode with you too, with both of you. So we want to make sure that we can get that locked in.
Yeah. So after we wrap up here, we're gonna set up a date and time for y'all to record on the podcast. Y'all gonna be the first one of our new season. Y'all gonna be the first episode.
Yo, see, you should have told me that. You should have told me I was. That's pressure, bro. The first.
No pressure.
Nah, you know, Bob and Weave. You know, I watch boxing. I'm with it. But
it's a home and home.
Make sure that my hair's on point because we're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we gonna find a way to make sure that we got our man Elite Minds. Yeah. Yo, we gotta make sure that somehow we get Elite Minds in it because, like I said, man, he's definitely on this team, and he's like the ghost face of the regular cat. You know what I'm saying? His presence is definitely felt. You know what I'm saying? But you don't even know if he's there or not. You know? Word. But no, this is official. This is so dope. The official heat holders. I seen what y'all been doing. I seen like that hashtag. It holds weight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that comes through your live, they know what that means. So y'all don't throw that on anything. You understand what I'm saying? For us to be 5 episodes in and you see the potential with this here, it's dope. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So listen, everything's gonna be great. Yo, Moons, you hear her? She's excited to talk to y'all. My brother Keith Hicks, good looking for coming through, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
We're gonna definitely link this joint so we had that crossover on Tissue and the Tape. It's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? Before we let y'all go, man, I just want to thank y'all once again.
Yes, sir.
Like I told everybody, y'all my big brothers in this here, along with Tor, Bonsu. We are a tribe. We have been, and we've been sticking together, and we ride with everybody through good, bad,
absolutely,
and technical issues.
And
technical issues, no doubt. You know what I mean?
Word. So y'all got anything else to say to the people that's here with us before we let y'all go, though, bro?
Like Phil said, new season of Tissue and the Tape coming soon. Obviously, we know we said that you guys would be our first guest. We are, you know, got some merch coming. We got some other projects coming. Check us out. Also check out our extended family. DJ Rick G's, one of the best DJs in the world. Friday Night Bangers, 103jams.com. Check him out on Instagram as well. And man, of course, man, Phil, what else?
You already know what it is, man. You can find us at Tissue and the Tape on all social media. You can hit us up, you know, check out the podcast. We're on all streaming platforms, you know, Spotify, Apple, Christian Mingle, we everywhere.
This dude, bro.
That was great.
Farmers Only, we in all them spots. Shout out to the homie, he just joined us. I mean, that's if you ever listen to Tissue in the Tape and you ever hear our intro music, that's the first. So shout out to the homie.
Peace. That's what's up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And real quick though,
the family right there.
Word. I just wanted to say, Phil, too, the joints you do with your wife too, man. I like those too, man. Like that's fire joints too.
I told her, I was like, man, the people been asking. So we actually recorded a new episode that's coming. We gonna talk about some Marvel stuff. We gonna talk about some other stuff too. But we gonna get into it heavy. So On the Couch is coming back as well. But yeah,
Word.
man, you already know, like what Vi was alluding to. We got a bunch of stuff coming. So, but we work for the money, man. We live for the love, and we die for what we believe in. You already know this.
Talk to him, good bro. You
Right.
already know. You know what I'm
If you don't
saying?
do that in your life, respect you, man.
It's gonna be so dope, man. I'm excited because I know what this opens up for us here, and I know it's just gonna be so exciting, man. Like once again, when you do this because you love it, it's exciting to you. You know what I'm saying? My brother Vic just joined us here, man. Shout out to my brother Vic.
All for the love. Another reason why the dips can't beat the locks.
Oh, sitting on about $500,000. You know what I'm saying? But yo, thank y'all brothers, man, for joining us tonight, man.
Yes.
We're gonna be talking soon because we're gonna definitely link up and see what we get going for them. And we're gonna get that date.
I'm gonna hit you after this.
Yeah, and once again, everybody heard it here first. We're gonna do the Beans versus Nori on our live regular cat Tissue and Tape joint. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to oh, I got regular cat on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What Nori gonna do when I start playing joints?
He gonna tell you, be easy. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fire towels and tie him down. You already know.
Man, listen. But you know, Nori still got that body in the trunk, right?
Nah.
Is it Beans? Is it Beans?
So, yeah, I got 2 cars, 8 niggas button up first. 5 grand spent pumping on herb, man. I mean, it's whatever. We can do this all night. You know that.
Oh my goodness. You know, because no Nori know this and Nori know that though. You know what I'm saying?
But no, Beans is the truth. So I mean, Nori can't even spell truth.
Listen, he know how to put that pen to paper and go in there when he got to.
Or do Tragedy know how to put the pen to paper? You gonna play them? You gonna play all the joints that Tragedy wrote for him?
Nope. I got some joints for everything. Trust me. I
know you do. I know this ain't gonna be no walk in the park, but we ready. What up, Chrissy?
And like I said, I'm coming in formidable.
Beans, Chrissy.
Yo,
yeah, we gonna do the Beans versus Nori. We going. Yo, he said chill.
Yeah, well, no, it's gonna be all love because once again we all love this thing here. We're gonna lock in a date so we can promote it right. Moon gonna fire up that artwork for us. You know what I'm saying?
Don't make Beans all like Beans be this big and Nori this
mixing the salt bail. Word.
All right, no, this is be fire though.
Word. Listen, thank y'all, brothers, man. We're gonna talk soon, man. Signing out, but we'll be signing in very soon again. This isn't the last time y'all gonna see Tissue and the Tape and the regular cat together for sure. I promise y'all that.
That's right.
You know. All right, y'all be good, brothers.
Salute.
Word. So once again, y'all, I'm gonna let my brothers sign out, but I want to thank y'all for joining us here, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna see if my brother, my man Big Noah is still ready for me up there. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to get him in before we logged out because, we had the technical issues. Thank y'all for rocking with us. I've seen a lot of the Tissue fam came through Tissue on the Tape. Y'all heard it officially. Heat holders. The regular cat convo is going to be in that network. It's so dope. C-Mac, I apologize. I know it ended, but we was on early. Don't worry, because if you missed the episode, you can go to the regular cat convo's website. You can go to our YouTube channel. We're going to have every episode is still up there. We got the radio station there, Regular Cat Radio. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do that, you know what I mean? And it's going to be dope, man. But I don't know if Big Noah's still up with me right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see where he at. You know, but if not, we got him for next week with everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to skip out. But what we doing there, I just want to thank y'all all for joining us. We do 2 joints next week with Big Noah because we already got everything lined up next week. It's going to be fun. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're going to do. But thank y'all for helping us and working with us through these technical issues. We are here. Official heat holders. Regular Cat is with Tissue and the Tape, and the whole network is going to be fire. One thing before I go, thank you to my lady Jess. Thanks to Elite Minds, Moon, the whole team. And also, you know what I mean? I just want to give a shout out to my brother, Shah Stimuli. If y'all don't know, he's one of the illest MCs out there, and he got no bars off. So when he break down ill bars from hip hop. So check that out too. My brother Shah Stimuli doing that. Don't forget Torre Bonsu. They got that Hard to Earn. My brother Chef Tariq on Sundays. He's mixing it up with Chef Tariq at 11 o'clock, y'all, all right? So thanks for rocking with us, Elite Minds. Love you, bro. I'm going to holler at you later. And signing out from Regular Cat Convo. Peace out, y'all.